Hello, hi children. How are you? I hope all are safe and good. நல்லா சாப்பிடுங்க, ஹெல்த்தியாக இருங்க and happy-ஆ இருங்க. So today we are going to learn about one of the important chapter. It's all about this. You can ask me, sir, என்ன சார் ஒரு பாயிண்ட் maybe a dot ஒரு full stop வச்சுட்டு இதை பற்றி படிக்க போகிறேன்றீங்க. நல்லா யோசிங்க. நாம் ஒரு சாப்டர் இதை பேஸ் பண்ணி அதிகமாக படிச்சிருக்கோம். Did you remember? I think you got that. Yes, it's all about decimals. It's all about decimals. Yes, sir. Point is sir, என்ன சார் வேல்யூ இருக்கு? அதோட இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் இப்போ சொல்கிறேன் பாருங்க. If suppose I'm writing 4, 5, 3, 7, 9. And this I am going to keep a point in between 4 and 5. How will you read this? 4.5379. 4.5379. If suppose you keep the point between 5 and 3, 45.379. Before I said 4 point. அதாவது 4க்கு அப்புறம் இப்போ 45. The value is increased now. Next, I am going to keep the point between 3 and 7. 453.79. So the value is increasing. Then I am going to keep the point in between 7 and 9. Of 4,537.9. So what you understand in this? Yes, the point in the number between is depend on other value other பொறுத்து இருக்கும். So you have to keep the point place. You got it? Yes. Now say, okay sir, இதை நம்ம எப்படி சார் பிரிச்சு சொல்லலாம்? Yes. The point before value are called as integral part. Integral part. The point after the value is called a decimal part. Decimal part. And the point is called decimal point. Again I will say, ஒரு point இருக்கு, அந்த point before வர numbers நம்ம என்ன சொல்லுவோமா? We say it as integral part. The point after numbers we will say as decimal part, and the point is called as decimal point. Okay. So now I'm going to start this question with 278.62. I have already said the point before part is called as integral part. The point after decimal point is called as a decimal point. So now, here it is what? It's ones. And 7 tens. And 2 hundreds. And it's move on. Same as like that, after the decimal point, you have a decimal point. So the point after the first number 6 will call as we call here ones. For this after the decimal point we will call as tens. T-E-N-T-H-S. Tens. The second point we will call as hundreds. Hundreds. And third point, if suppose it was 5, called as thousands. Call us thousands. Listen my dear, 278.625, 8 is ones, 7 is tens, and the 2 is under. This are the place value of this. Same for the decimal part, the point after the point, the first number will be called as tens. We will also write as 1 by 10. And 100, 1 by 100. And thousands, 1 by 1000. I'm going to take the expanded form of decimals. 52.875. How? I will expand. First, we'll start from the left side. 5. What is the place value of 5? 10. So, 5 into 10 plus place value of 2 once. 2 into 1 plus 8. What's the place for 8? Place value of the first decimal point will be 1 by 10. So into 1 by 10 plus 7 into The place value of 7 after second decimal point will say 100. So 1 by 100 plus 5 into the place value of third decimal point will be 1 by 1000. This is the expanded form of the decimal number. So next I am going to teach, there are two types of decimals. There are two types of decimals which are like decimals and unlike decimals. Unlike decimals, it's very easy, ma. You can say any decimal point: 12.47, 9.13, 14.08, 197.19. So when look up this, the decimal places are same, only 2. So when 2 or more decimals, the decimal parts are same number of places, same places, when it's called as like decimal. When coming for unlike decimal, it's opposite of that. 1.483, 12.8, 7.17, 146.9. So when look up this decimal part, here we have 3 decimal points, only 1, 2, again 1. It should be of the all decimal parts are same, then it is called as like decimals. In 2 or more decimals, the decimal parts are different, then it is called as unlike. Next I am going to take a decimal to fraction. Question number 1, 5.05. I am going to convert this decimal to fraction. How I can convert? So 5, I can write as 5 plus 0.05. So 0.5, they have 2 decimal places, so I can write it as by 100. That means 10, 100, so I am writing as 100, and the numerator will be 5. Then 5 plus, I am going to cancel this 5 by 100. 5 in 5 table 1 time, 100 in 5 table 20 times. 5 plus 1 by 20. So you can write it as 5 1 by 20. 5 1 by 20. This is the form to write decimal into fraction. So for make you to understand better, I am going to do one more sum. 63.125. 63.125. Here 63 plus, how many decimal points are here? 1, 2, 3. So 1000, and numerator will be 125. When you cancel 125 by 1000, it will be 125 1s are, 125 8s are. 63 plus 1 by 8. I can write it as 63 1 by 8. This is the form of converting decimal to fraction. So next I am going to teach a fraction to decimal. A fraction to decimal. Yes. 3 by 5. So how I can convert this fraction into decimal? See, when you are converting fraction to decimal, your denominator should be by 10, 100, 1000 or 10,000. Again I am saying, when you are converting fraction to decimal, your denominators should be by 10, by 100, by 1000. So just think, what is the denominator here? 5. So if I need to get 10 or 100 or 1000, what I can multiply with denominator? Yes, 3, 5 into 2. 5 2s are 10. Same this number I have to multiply with the numerator. 3 2s are 6. 5 2s are 10. 6 by 10. Now I can write as 0.6. Now I can write as 0.6. The second question, 7 by 8. 7 by 8. So if I can multiply with 8, I need to get 100 or 1000. Maybe to get 8 with 100, I can't able to get 100. Yeah. Second question, it was 3 by 25. So I want to make denominator as 10, 100 or 1000. Here I can't make it into 10, but I can make it into 100. How? 3 by 25. If you multiply the 25 into 4, you will get 100. The same number you get to multiply with numerator. 3 4s are 12. 25 fours are 100. Now I can write it as 0.12. 0.12. Next, the third question. 13 by 125. 13, 125. Yeah. 125 into, if I multiply with 8 times, I will get, the numerator also you have to multiply with 8. So 125 into 8 will get 1000. So what will get 13 into 8?
94.
One last question will be 13 by 125. You have to be very careful doing this. Again I am saying, you have to bring the denominator, multiply with any number like 10, 100 or 1000. Now the denominator will be 125. 13 by 125. Just think, எந்த நம்பரால மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணா எனக்கு 1000 வரும். 10 வராது, 100 வராது. ஏனா 10 விட 100 விட 125 பெரிய நம்பர். So I have to bring 1000 or 10,000. So எந்த நம்பரால மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணா வரும்? Yes, you are correct. When you multiply 125 with 8, you will get 1000. And 13 into 8 will get 104. So how I can write? There are 3 decimal points. So I can write 0.10. Next I am going to take a decimal to fraction. Question number 1, 5.05. I am going to convert this decimal to fraction. How I can convert? So 5, I can write as 5 plus 0.05. So 0.5 they have 2 decimal places, so I can write it as by 100. That means 10, 100, so I am writing as 100 and the numerator will be 5. Then 5 plus, I am going to cancel this 5 by 100. 5 in 5 table 1 time, 100 in 5 table 20 times. 5 plus 1 by 20. So you can write it as 5 1 by 20. 5 1 by 20. This is the form to write decimal into fraction. So for make it to understand better, I am going to do one more sum. 63.125. 63.125. Here 63 plus, how many decimal points are here? 1, 2, 3. So 1000 and numerator will be 125. When you cancel 125 by 1000, it will be 125 ones are 125 each are. 63 plus 1 by 8. I can write it as 63 1 by 8. This is the form of converting decimal to fraction. So next I am going to teach a fraction to decimal. A fraction to decimal. Yes. 3 by 5. So how I can convert this fraction into decimal? See, when you are converting fraction to decimal, your denominator should be by 10, 100, 1000 or 10,000. Again I am saying, when you are converting fraction to decimal, your denominators should be by 10, by 100, by 1000. So just think, what is the denominator here? 5. So if I need to get 10 or 100 or 1000, what I can multiply with denominator? Yes, 3, 5 into 2. 5 2s are 10. Same this number I had to multiply with the numerator. 3 2s are 6, 5 2s are 10. 6 by 10. Now I can write as 0.6. Now I can write as 0. Question. It was 3 by 25. So I want to make denominator as 10, 100 or 1000. Here I can make it into 10, but I can make it into 100. How? 3 by 25. If you multiply the 25 into 4, you will get 100. The same number you get the multiple numerator. 3 4s are 12. 25 4s are 100. Now I can write it as 0.12. 0.12. Next, the third question. 13 by 125. 13, 125. Yeah. 125 into, if I multiply with 8 times, I will get, the numerator also you have to multiply with 8. So 125 into 8 will get 1000. So what will get 13 into 8?
94.
One last question will be 13 by 125. You have to be very careful doing this. Again I am saying, you have to bring the denominator, multiply with any number like 10, 100 or 1000. Now the denominator will be 125. 13 by 125. Just think, எந்த நம்பரால் மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணால் எனக்கு 1000 வரும், 10 வராது, 100 வராது. ஏன்னா 10 விட 100 விட 125 பெரிய நம்பர். ஸோ ஐ ஹேவ் டு பிரிங் 1000 ஆர் 10,000. ஸோ எந்த நம்பரில் மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணால் வரும்? எஸ், யூ ஆர் கரெக்ட். You multiply 125 with 8, you will get 1000. And 13 into 8 will get 104. So how I can write? There are 3 decimal points. So I can write 0.1 of decimal. The question will be 5.765, 9.2, 3.08. One of the first important thing when you're following in decimal, when you add, here you have to write internal part and decimal part in separate and in a straight format. Like this, 5.765, 9.2, 3.08. Now you can see this point, it should be straight. Now I'm going to change it to like decimals. Like how to change it to like decimal? Change if you put zeros in other decimal places. See, 3 decimal places, 3 decimal places, 3 decimal places. Now we are going to add. First keep that point here. Yes. 5 plus 0 plus 0, 5. 6 plus 0 plus 8, 14. Carry over 1. 1 plus 7, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. Carry over will come to this side. You don't worry about this decimal point. Because நீங்க ஏற்கனவே first point வச்சிட்டீங்க. இந்த point வச்ச அப்புறம் நீங்க இத பத்தி யோசிக்காதீங்க. You just do as like normal addition. 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 9, 15. 15 plus 3, 18. Now the answer will be 18.0. 15 point. Next I am going to teach the same model. Okay. The second question will be 15.9, 8.3572, 0.903, 7.8. Now listen here. 15.9. Second number will be 8.3572. Follow the place value correctly. Then 0.903. Then 7.8. See, look at this. All decimal points should be straight. The place value you have to arrange correctly. Now I am going to change it to like decimal. So here the one number we have 4 decimal places. So as same like this, we are going to write 4 decimal places. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now writing this, the values will not get changed. Now we are going to add. Before that, we have to keep the point here. Okay? Now let me add. 0 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0. 2. The points. Write this, we change it to like decimal. First, we keep the point here. Now let me add. 0 plus 2 plus 0, 0, 2. 7 plus 3, 10. Carry over 1. 1 plus 5, 6. 9 plus 3, 12. 12 plus 9, 21. 21 plus 8, 29. Carry over 2. 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 8, 15. And 15 plus 7, 22. And 2 plus 1, 3. Then the answer will be 32.9602. Next I am going to teach the subtraction of decimal. The question will be 72.53 minus 46.782. So now I am going to write 72.53, 46.46 point, the point should be straight always, 782. Before doing the subtraction, change it to like decimal. Here 3 decimal places, here 2. To make it 3, put 0 here. Now it is 3 decimal places and keep the point first. Now when you are subtracting, you don't worry about this point. In the point you மறந்துடுங்க. ஏற்கனவே நீங்க பாயிண்ட் வச்சாச்சு, நீங்க நார்மலா எப்படி சப்ட்ராக்ஷன் பண்ணீங்களோ அதே போல பண்ணுங்க. 0 minus 2. So 0 is smaller, 2 is bigger. So now 0 is asking 2 is 3. 3, give me 1. So there's 3 giving 1. So it will change into 2. So change into 10. 10 minus 2, 8. 2 minus 8. So the 2 is smaller. Now the 2 is asking to 5. Hey 5, give me 1. So now the 5 is giving 1. So change into 4. Now it is 12. 12 minus 8. 4. 4 minus 7. Again, the 4 is smaller. 7 is bigger. The 4 is asking to 2. The 2 is giving 1. So change into 14. 14 minus 7. 7. Then 1 minus 6. Again the 1 is smaller. The 1 asking to the 7. The 7 giving 1 borrow. Change into 6. 11. 11 minus 6. 5. 6 minus 4. 2. Now the answer will be 25.7 in subtraction. 28.5 minus 9.708 minus 6.234. You can ask me, sir, 3 number okay, sir, எப்படி பண்றது? It's very simple. Step 1. Write the first number. 28.5. Then 9.708. Go to subtract because that's a subtract symbol. So change into like decimal, put 2 zeros here. Put the point here. இப்போ நாம செப்பரேட் பண்ண போறோம். அவ்வளவுதான். 0 minus 8. இந்த 0 சின்னதா இருக்கு. அப்ப இந்த 0 இன்னும் 0 ட்ட கேக்குதா? உன்கிட்ட எதா இருந்தா தான் சொல்றேன். இந்த 0 சொல்லுதான் என்கிட்ட எதுவும் இல்லை. நான் 5 கிட்ட கேக்குறேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. அப்ப இந்த 5 இந்த 0 5 கிட்ட கேக்குது. அப்ப இந்த 5 என்ன பண்ணுது? ஓகே, நான் உனக்கு தரேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு கொடுக்குது. அப்ப இந்த 5 என்னவா சேஞ்ச் ஆகுது? 4. அப்ப இங்க borrow வந்துச்சா 10. அப்ப இந்த 0 ஏற்கனவே 0 கேட்டிருந்தல borrow. So அந்த 0 க்கு இது 1 கொடுக்குது. Change it to 9. Change it to 10. Now 10 minus 8 2. 9 minus 0 9. 4 minus 7 4 சின்னதா இருக்கா? அப்ப இந்த 4 இந்த 8 கிட்ட கேக்குதாம். அப்ப இந்த 8 1 கொடுத்தா அப்புறம் change it to 7. Change it to 14. 14 minus 7 7. 7 minus 9 again smaller, carry over 1, so change it to 17. 17 and 9 போச்சுன்னா you get 17 minus 9, you get 8 and 1 as same like this. So the step 1 answer will be 18.792. But we have one more thing. What is that? Minus 6.234. Step 2. What is the answer here? 18.792 minus 6.234. Here the 3 decimal places, 3 decimal places. So straight away we'll go for subtraction. But before that, keep the point. நல்லா கவனிங்க, எந்த சம் அடிஷன் சப்ட்ராக்ஷன் எதை போட்டாலும் இந்த பாயிண்ட் எப்பவுமே ஸ்ட்ரெயிட்டா வரணும். அதுதான் முக்கியமான விஷயம். Now I go to subtract. 2 minus 4. So it's not able to subtract. This 2 is asking to 9. Change into 8. So change into 12. 12 minus 4. 8. 8 minus 3. 5. 7 minus 2. So this 7 we borrow from this, change into 7.
Sir.
17. Step 2. 18.792 minus 6.234. This both are like decimal. So we keep the point first. Again I am saying, my dear children, decimal add பண்ணும்போது subtract பண்ணும்போது இந்த point எப்பவுமே straight ஆகும். Now கவனிங்க. 2 minus 4. So 2 is smaller. So this 2 is asking to this 9. So change into 8. So change into 12. 12 minus 4. 8. 8 minus 3. 5. 7 minus 2. 5. 8 minus 6. 2. And 1. So answer will be 12.5.